Hello everyone, this is Nordic, and as you can see we're going to be playing Kerbal Space Program today. This is my very first YouTube video, so please forgive me if my commentary isn't all that up to par. But anyway, instead of talking in this boring menu, I'm going to go ahead and start a new game right away. So yeah, what do we call it? We're going to go ahead and do it in career mode. And I'm just gonna, because I have absolutely no imagination when it comes to making a name, I'm gonna go K-A-N-O-R-D-I-C, Nordic. I haven't installed any mods, nor have I made my own flag yet. I'm probably gonna do that. So I'm just gonna pick a nice flag. How about just one of Kerbin? So let's start the game. This game, if you don't know, is basically sort of a space flight simulator with a twist, I like to call it. Where you actually get to build your own rockets, your own space planes, and in the recent update, 0.24 if you will, you do have missions and economy, along with reputation you got to worry about. Each part of your ship costs a certain amount. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right to it and go into our mission control center. So here we have a few missions to choose from. I am not going to do like a speed Kerbal series where I can complete everything in one mission. For that, you should check out Scott Manley, his channel. He's incredibly talented. At least in Kerbal Space Program, I haven't actually seen too much of his other stuff, but a huge fan of his Kerbal Space Program stuff. Anyway, launch a new vessel is a quest we can take, because we're going to launch, so we'll complete that right away. Set altitude record, I think I'm going to manage 5,000 meters. We're going to save the escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbin for our next mission, and most likely our next episode. So let's go back out to here and let's build our first ship. Now normally I'm going to go ahead and skip this part, but seeing as so this is the first video, you're gonna get to bear with me as I build this little thing, so don't worry about it. It won't take that long. So here's my command pod. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of parts yet. That's because we have to unlock it with all the science we gather. So let me put on some fuel tanks, the FLT 200. That's all we got for fuel tanks. I'm just going to go ahead and put 3 of them on there, and the only engine we have, the LVT30 liquid fuel engine. And you can see it shows you a bunch of information, what you need to know: drag, mass, thrust, and occasionally some bitty commentary for it. Anyway, let me go ahead and put that on there and head on out to the launch pad. Oh, let's not forget. Yeah, you get more points if you actually bring your Kerbals back home safely. So let me put a parachute on that thing. So now let's head on out to the... Well, I'll save it just so we have it. First, little rocket. Simple name for a simple rocket. I'll save that. Now for the launch pad. And it's going to load. There we go. Excuse me. And our first Kerbal of the day, or of the episode, is Jebediah Kerman. He's usually the first commander to fly these crazy builds. Of course, this one's not that crazy yet. So let's just go ahead and launch. You can actually see up in our right-hand corner, if you can see my mouse cursor, that'll be easy. There's our contracts. Launch a vessel. That's our ship right there. And set an altitude record of 5,000 meters. So we're going to go ahead and leave that one open. And I'm going to throttle all the way up. Put SAS on for stability. It's much easier to steer, I think. Some people say they like it without, but I like it with. So let's launch. You hit spacebar. Oh, we're good. Oh, whoops. Yes, that was a failure. I forgot to mention staging. Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. Let me just go ahead and revert that to, we'll go to the vehicle assembly. So that way we can save our changes. So we're in the bottom right, you have your staging. So we're going to add a new stage, and we're going to put the rocket engine down in there. So we don't launch our chute at the same time as the rocket. So we'll save that. Head on back into the launch pad. Okay, so maybe this will go a little bit better. So in 3, 2, 1. There we go. So all we actually have to do is hit 5,000 meters. So I'm going to go ahead and turn a little bit away from the ocean. And we didn't throttle all the way up this time either. About halfway there, let me throttle all the way up. Get his earthquaker. And there we have it. You can see our contracts are all checked out right there. We can use this time to collect some signs. Let's get a crew report. The shores look inviting, and you watch the waves roll onto the coast, or into the coast. Let me learn how to read. Okay, keep the data. We don't have any way to send it. And so we're in a free fall back down to Kerbin. And this time we're gonna try not to lose any parts. And I'm going to go ahead and pop my chute. Chute is popped. And there we have our VAB and spaceplane hangar, astronaut complex, Science Center, and mission control, I guess. Alright, let's throttle up a little bit, slow our descent. Whoop, too much, too little, too much. And cut throttle. Hey, look at that, I made it. I'm going to go ahead and recover this before it falls over and crashes. And I can see we've gotten a little bit of science from our gathering and the recovery of a vessel that survived a flight. So we gained 8.5 science. If we click next, you actually get funding for recovering of all the different parts of your spacecraft. So here I actually earned 2,929.37 or 37 cents or whatever you call that in Kerb. We'll just call it Kerbals. No. Okay. Forget I ever said anything. I'm just going to go next. 25% reputations. So this mission was, or these two quest missions were a complete success. I'll hit done. And now we can go into the science or tech tree and open up our first thing. We get bigger fuel tanks, smaller fuel tanks, some mystery goo unit for gathering science, and a decoupler for making more stages, and so we can easily get into orbit and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one, and that opens up even more you can unlock. And I don't have enough science for any of these, but we'll get to that next time, because now I have to cut this episode a little bit short, because like I said, it's my first YouTube video, and they're only allowing me 15 minutes at a time. So it'll be really exciting to see how I can actually do these episodes in 15 minutes, but I'll think of something, and I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, leave a like if you liked it. You can even leave a comment if you don't like it, and tell me what I need to do better. I'm pretty sure I need to work on my commentary skills. It's because I've never done this before, and I feel kind of funny talking to myself. But anyway, you guys have a great day or evening wherever you might be, and I'll see you. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.